Okay, guys, so here we are in the Mana Drain Open, and our round one opponent is ChubbyRain. And we're playing our traditional Forge Master Mud build here, and not a lot of changes from what I've been playing typically. And of course, I have no idea what ChubbyRain's playing. Last time we played in the Vintage Champs, and he was on Sensei Sensei, so let's see what we're up against here. Okay, so this is a really good opener. The only thing that's actually missing here would be a piece of power. And I don't know, yeah, Chubby won the die roll, unfortunately. So let's see what we're up against here. So the only bad thing about this particular hand here is it's a non-interactive hand. So sadly we can't do anything, but this is fine. We'll get our cavern in here, and next turn we will try and do a lodestone golem, which we will be able to get. Interesting, our opponent does not have another land. Well, this is really good for us. Really good. So hopefully he does not have a removal spell or a wasteland, because if he doesn't, we're going to be in pretty good shape here next turn. So might be getting Swords to Plowshare here. Okay, so we got STP'd. Hopefully he misses on land again here. I mean, this is pretty good for us here, because what we're going to do is we're going to strip his plains. And he did not put any in his pool. But just in case, we're going to move into our second main phase, because I'm just not familiar with enough with this client that I actually would see the mana floating. So we'll try this, and next turn we can actually put, okay, I was going to say next turn we could put our cavern on Shapeshifter and be able to copy our lodestone uninhibited. So not sure what our opponent's playing here. Could be some type of Esper build. Or Bant, although you don't see Bant too often in Vintage, but... And I don't think we're going to do too much here. I'm really not too worried about Wastelands at this stage. So we'll just take it in exactly how it is. Yeah, this is fine. So we don't need to worry about hiding behind F6 because he knows what we're playing. Oh dear. Hopefully that's not a turn 1 Jace. Batterskull. Yuck. Okay. I mean, Batterskull is going to be really hard for us to beat here. There's no doubt about that. And unfortunately, we can't actually get, you know, I would consider wastelanding this land if I was able to get at it, but I'm not. So I think what we just have to do here is STP, or put our Chalice at 1 to prevent an STP, and play out a Thorn. We're going to be taking a lot of damage, but I don't see us winning this particular game here. I'm not sure how good that is playing out the mana crypt there, but we just have to hope our opponent doesn't get a land here. And he does. Okay. So we're going to be up against a batter skull here, unfortunately. And sadly, we've got to plunk ourselves again here, but there's not much we can do about that. And, you know, this batter skull is going to be hard to beat. Yeah, I'm not sure if we block here. I think we probably just do. Yeah, I'll take it this time. Just for the sphere ability. Wow. Okay, so we're not going to get by this. We're not going to win this game. Assuredly. Yeah, I just don't think we can win this game. No, we're not going to be able to get there. It really was quite a good hand on our side. Maybe that was a little premature conceding there, but we could have definitely dealt with the token. But I'm not sure how we would have been able to get to the True Name Nemesis there. That would have been pretty bad on us. The fact our opponent had basics there was really solid. Okay. Let's see if we can get there. Very nice hand. Chubby keeps as well. I mean, the question here is, do we want to go off for a turn 1 sphere? That's the big question here. Because if we do, it does not enable us to be able to cast our Lodestone Golem, but I think we're going to do that. It's a little bit scary to be exposing our workshop so early, but I'm going to do it because next turn we can revoke her as power if need be. So we'll see how this goes here. The only thing that really scares me here is if I got strip mined or wastelanded. So he forces it, which is a good play. And this does set us up for the Lodestone Golem next turn. Okay. Hopefully. He recalls. Okay. That's a good time to recall for sure. Alright, so this is decent for us here. We are going to... I mean, it's a shame we can't put it on Metamorph here, but we've got to get the first one through. And of course, with him just having done a recall, I think that's highly likely that he's got a Force of Will. Okay, so possible STP here. I mean, we'll see. But this hand becomes really bad if he gets my Lodestone. Okay, the fact that he took the damage makes me feel somewhat better. We're going to cast the Mox here. The reason being is if I play this Metamorph and I miss, maybe I just want to actually put a Revoker out here. I think I'm just going to put a Revoker out first. And see if I can fish him here a little bit. I'm going to put it on Stoneforge Mystic. Interesting. Okay. Stone. Let's see if I can find Stoneforge. There he is. Okay. So now we'll do that, and we now have 1, 2, 3 mana off of our Academy 4, 5. So I think what I do is I do this. See if I can get it in. This might get forced. Okay, I get drained. Okay, Steel Sabotage. So let's just hope he doesn't have a Force of Will here. If this gets through, I think we got a good chance here, guys. Okay, I mean, we've milked our hand here, but having 2 Lodestone Golems on the table is very, very solid. Particularly if our opponent doesn't play a land here. Okay, we got there.